watch out, otherwise, so he has a shot. That one's got a red face. I'm back and I'm trapping. It was a very slow freeze, so I couldn't really get out, but I'm finally starting to get some traps out. I didn't know if I was going to trap this year. There was a lot of forest fires during the summer, and I think a lot of my line burned down, but I'll see what I can get out of here. I got a wolf/wolverine set on the Skidoo Trail. Moose butt, and I got a foothold trap right there. Moose I got in September. We'll see how it does. I did have, as you can see, there was a bit of a struggle here. Looks like a wolf was caught very briefly and then he managed to pull his foot out. But I left the traps there. I'm gonna maybe hide them a little bit so they're not so reluctant to get put in this trap here. All right, gonna open up more trap line soon. The milk crate. Make sure no crate is showing or springs. And the only thing the wolverine can see is maybe the trigger. But the piece of meat is easy to see.
Third marten of the day. It is minus 37 before the wind. Apparently it's minus 40 something with the wind. I don't know why I set this one like this. I set it upside down. I know a lot of folks that do that. Yeah, 3 marten. The 2 other ones were caught in 330s. It is cold, man. It's super cold. Not much of a line left to go. I thought I'd show you guys how heckin' cold it is. Look at my eyelashes. Good thing I got another neck warmer.
Wolf in a trail set. I was pretty confident on this one. This is a long trail going back into just a couple pieces of meat, and I snared off that whole area and I got him on this trail set, which is great. He pushed down some other snares. So I'm surprised that he got into this one because he was wise. But I find in the open areas, that's when they're at a bit of a trot and they're complacent. Good. Nice wolf. First lynx. And the double snare pen. Cool. Finally have a wolverine. First one of this season. About time. There's a piece of Arctic char I put inside of there. And it looks like it produced a beautiful looking wolverine. Oh, that's a heavy wolverine. That's awesome. Wow. This is a hefty wolverine. That is great. He got right in there. He got squished. Just squished. That is great. About time. You can see I have a box right here. I wonder which way he came from. There's fresh snow, so I can't really see which way he came from, but if he came from this way, he would have wreaked some havoc. I finally spartaned up and laid down a tarp and tied around my boxes I put in my sleigh, and then I bungeed on top because I've been so foolish and just been throwing stuff in the sleigh and losing stuff once in a great while. But it's good that I did this today because I'm gonna put the wolverine in snow inside of a bag just so he's not pounded and get fur damage. Once in a great while I'll have some fur damage or broken claws or even broken limbs on marten because of the pounding on some of these trails, but glad that I set this up. Awesome. That's great. Yep, either that wolverine came through this way or another one came through. If it is another one, I hope he's going that way because I have a 330 that way. This marten got 8 a little bit. I can salvage the back fur, but it's too bad. Reset this and see if the wolverine's in the 330 down there. I am pleased with this lynx pen. There's a marten box here. They love to circle the marten boxes, especially when something's caught. Very discreet. Snare in the front, snare in the back. Pretty open concept. A little bit of lure. No bait on it yet, but I'll get bait on there. And it's just unwelcoming. I guess he can come from there. I'll put a stick here. But if he circles this box, he's gonna go through there, I think. Just pulled the trap off the tree here, but it's nice to see a marten that isn't bothered. He's got nice white paws. Ones that get white paws, I always do a bump nice and sell them private. Look at that. Wolverine number 2 for today. Excellent. I think I caught him. I don't know how the heck I caught these small. How are you? Did he get in the box? I think he got in the box. I don't know what the heck happened. Anyway, this was a baited trigger. First time I've tried that. And I guess it worked. I wonder if he got trapped and then went in the box, but interesting. This is a bit of a loop around. So I set this lynx pen and I didn't have a solid support for the front side, but this is just a deadly spot to set a snare. So I put a drag pole and I was like, what the heck? The drag pole's gone, but there's a rabbit, dead rabbit here, half a dead rabbit. So I look around. I thought the rabbit was caught in the snare and a lynx came and ate the rabbit, but he must have killed the rabbit, got caught in the snare right in front of the pen. But what a surprise. I'm glad that I got the lynx. That's awesome. He didn't get very far. He got wrapped up right away. I have a pen right there, bit of ptarmigan in it. That's where I caught that lynx the other day. And trail sets are very effective. No bait, just where they like to travel. Very good. I guess I'll reset that. Be on my way. Lynx snare pen. Whew. Just broke down a bunch of trees to set this pen, and a snare in the back that leads to a 330 for a wolverine, because I've had wolverines eaten there and I really want to avoid the wolverine getting eaten and have the opportunity to catch another lynx in this spot. Here we go. This is a first for me, and I've always wanted it to happen. 2 lynx in a double snare pen. I've always wanted this to happen, and I'm so happy it happened. This is awesome. 2 lynx. Look at that. That's awesome. I've seen it happen to some folks on the internet, but this is great. I caught 5 foxes today, and they are going in 330s. They're going in lynx pens, and it's just ridiculous. And I had a lynx ate by wolves, and they tore him apart. They tore him to bits. Look at that. That is awesome. Cool. Looks like I caught a lynx here. I didn't see the snare there, and we got a pile of snow, so I went and checked it out, and there's a lynx in there. Trail set along the shoreline. I caught one in there before, and I caught one here. Ooh, out of breath. I've been running around in the deep snow trying to uncover all these, well, make these snares a bit higher. An adult. It's good. I got a fox so far. See what the rest has. Hopefully the wolves haven't bugged anything. Another lynx for the day. At least it looks like a lynx, from what I could see. That pen where I caught that double was on the portage back there a week ago. And I was expecting another one in this area. This one, this was a really nice set. Double snare pen works pretty well. I'll get him out and show a video of him. What's nice about that previous lynx, I had a closer look at him, and he has a second snare on his neck from one that broke out, and this is a big adult, so I'm not surprised that he was able to break out of that snare. But I don't wanna have any broken snares, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else, I think. Another lynx in the double snare pen. Looks like it's been freshly caught. There's no snow on it. Oh, it's frozen. Maybe a couple days old. It was minus 30 yesterday, so it was probably caught yesterday morning sometime. Caught another cat not too far from that other set. And what's nice is the wolves came up to it and they didn't. They stepped back and turned around, which is good. Very fresh wolf tracks. This lynx is small, but it's very silver. Great. This just happened. This is still warm. The squirrel was caught in the trap, and then this one was dead right beside it. Interesting. I thought I saw wolverine tracks coming up to this set. There's a lynx set behind me, and he ate the bait. But I got a wolverine, a small dark one. Cool. There's lynx tracks just down this trail here. Got this at the start of a bay. And I got a snare in the front, snare in the back, welcoming on either side, but not welcoming on the sides. I bet you I'm going to catch one on the back snare. That's what I like to see. Marten! I'm pulling my marten traps today. I have a new sleigh, and I traded in the Tundra for a Renegade to hunt wolves. Tundra was fun, but this thing is just much more comfy to be chasing wolves with. Hopefully there's another marten on the line for us. Marten number 2, and the other set is just around the corner here. It's very tawny, as they would say, but he's large. We had some warm weather, so hopefully it's a good check. Hopefully there's some marten in some sets. I'm really liking how comfy this machine is. I set up this box here. This was on my Expedition LE. I haven't yet permanently set up something so I could attach this rifle sleeve. Sometimes I'll use gun boots, but I think that this will be a lot more suitable for this machine. Just unzip it and then I can pull out my rifle instead of the gun boot on the side. Look at that. You got a mouthful of bait before you got smacked. Two sets before this, the marten went up to the box. One of them didn't commit because there was no bait in it. And the other set the trap off without being caught. This one I had to tie on the other time because I lost the screw for it. Marten are pretty active, which is good. I got a couple nice foothold traps set. The piss set, this works great. Whenever they come through here, they're gonna come and take a leak here. Then I have another one up here. Wolf carcass to pull in the birds, draw on the wolves. I have a caribou bone buried in the snow and a foothold trap here, and they're also peeing here. This is all. I'm hoping to get a double here. That'd be really cool. Looks like I got a wolf and a foothold trap up here. Look at that. That's a big wolf. So I'll just put him out here. Just trying to get a shot at the head. There we go. Look at that. Rocking 5 hours of sleep, but a full day of wolf killing. Minus 13. Wolf number 2. This one ran forever. It was crazy. Wow. This looks like the alpha male. It is. Right on. And I shot another one that's in my sleigh right now. I'll show you that one here. I was tracking them all morning. It's about 12:30, close to 1 now. And I finally got a hold of the pack. Whew, covering a lot of miles. I'm just taking a quick break and then I'm gonna go after that third one. There's a third one in this pack. I'm using my 17 HMR. This wolf here took one shot, dropped it right away. This one took a couple, but then it just plopped right down. I figure this is a fitting way to end my 2023-2024 trapping season video. Last clip being my drive back from hunting wolves up on the Barrenlands. I ended up getting 2 more wolves after I got those other 2 on video. I didn't take a video of them, but I saw a huge white wolf running after caribou, and then I saw 3 more a little further away from him, so I went after the 3 and I got 2 out of the 3 and went back to go look for that other white male chasing the caribou. I couldn't locate him, but the weather was great, so I'm just taking advantage of it to head back in case it starts to turn. Managed to make it out with 4 wolves, which is awesome. Good success. And I skinned them all out there. As soon as I get them, I like to skin them. If I don't skin them right away, they'll get green, especially in this temperature. Right now it's minus 5, which is unbelievably warm. it was a decent season, I suppose. I couldn't really get to where I usually trap, which is it all burned down essentially. A huge forest fire came through and burned up most of my line. I hardly pulled out any fur, really, but it was still good to get out. Could barely cover my costs, but I don't really trap for the money. I trap for get on the land, and it's good. Anyway, hopefully next season is better. Get to get out on the land a little bit more, and hopefully that area that burned is able to regrow and produce a lot more animals. I'm gonna try to get out there and cut all the burned up trees and fell trees, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Get it all ready for next year in case I can get some animals out of there. But anyway, it's been fun. Hope you liked this video. See ya.